Have you ever wondered what you should take? What are the essentials that you need to take on a Virgin cruise? Well, I'm here to help. I'm the Pink Travelista. Remember to like, subscribe, the button below, and let's get into it. Okay, so when you are traveling, every cruise is different, but Virgin is just a little bit different from every other cruise. And here are some essentials that I have found that have really helped me when I cruise with Virgin. The first thing we're going to talk about is this magnetic tray, right? So we know that space is very limited on a cabin. It is hardly no shelving. There's not a lot of room in your cabin, but for us overpackers like myself, we need storage to stay organized during our trip. And since most Virgin Voyages are anywhere from 5 nights and on, right? You need storage to help you keep organized, and this tray does it. So this tray, you know, most cabin walls, and I guess I will show you, I'll do a particular video when I'm on the ship. But on a ship, Virgin, most cruise ships, you have all the walls are magnetic. So because the walls are magnetic, guess what? You can slap this right on the wall, and then you can store your toiletries in the bathroom. You can store your sunscreen right there. So this is a wonderful item. It packs really well in your suitcase because you can pack stuff in it. And on next week's video, we'll see how I pack this in my suitcase for going on a cruise. Okay, I want to talk about, it's very important, okay? If you're traveling to the Caribbean or the Mediterranean, think of how hot it is. So I live in Florida. It's hot all the time, all the time. So I always have a travel fan. I like this travel fan because it can sit on the desk like this. You can carry it like this. It fits flat. I usually carry it in my personal item bag. It has 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. And it's so needed when you are walking. It can hold your phone if you like, right? So a fan, it's a must when you're traveling the Caribbean or Mediterranean. Okay, so next item that I think is an absolute must because of the limited space. We're still kind of in the organization phase. Portable hangers, right? So I found these particular portable hangers because as an overpacker who voices that you should take monochromatic looks, when I go on a cruise, it's a little bit different. And I'll tell you why later. Okay, so these hangers, I love these hangers. They fold out to large hangers. They are very compact. They weigh nothing, they're plastic. But they have these hooks that you can hook on like so. And that way you can add extra stuff, right? Love. Again, everything will be linked below. So I usually take around 5 of these hangers because you do get hangers in your room. But if you're rooming with somebody, you don't have enough hangers for the both of you, right? If you are a solo traveler, you may have enough hangers for just yourself on Virgin. You also have drawers to put things in, so you should have enough space if you're not an overpacker, right? So then there is travel hangers. They are a must. Along with that shelf that I showed you guys earlier, there are these hooks. And I'll show you when we get to the room how that works. So I usually take about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these hooks. I can hang my purse on these hooks. Let's see if we can get that in focus. There we go. These hooks, they are magnetic and they just work so great. You slap them on the wall and there you have it. They work great. Okay, so the next essential item, I think that is it for storage. The next essential item that you need to take is a water bottle. On Virgin, they give you complimentary water in your room every morning in the refrigerator. You can hit the little bell button and ask for water. This is why I love Virgin, okay? But I like cold water, right? So I always take my insulated Simply Modern tumbler and I go fill it up with ice in the galley, and I have cold water all night. Just pour some water in here and it keeps cold. So I love this. This is a 28 ounce. It fits perfectly in my carry-on. And because I like to hold it like I don't like to carry my 40 ounce. I always like to carry the 28 ounce because it's just lighter to carry, especially if I'm walking around doing an excursion and it's in the backpack. I always have my Go Cuff. I've added onto it so I can make it as if has a handle. So there's that. So the next item that is a must for organization, not necessarily, but while you're out and about on the ship, is a belt bag. Now this is a Calpac Terra belt bag. It is the largest size. And the reason why I have a large size, not necessarily that you need one this big, is because as a content creator, I'm carrying tripods, phones, cameras, everything you could think of besides my passport and inhaler. Everything I need goes in here. So, and it's pretty, because it's kind of dressy but roomy, I can carry out everything I need when I'm going on my excursions. It fits around the waist, or I can carry it across my body. So belt bag is an essential. Now I normally don't carry 2 belt bags, but if I do, sometimes I may carry a smaller one. But depending on space and how many days, usually I do coordinate my outfits to go with my belt bag. I do still do a monochromatic look while I'm traveling. It just makes it easier so I don't pack as many items. Again, on a cruise, it's a little bit different. Okay, so the next thing I always take are a pair of travel house shoes. This is the house shoe bag. These are from Victoria's Secrets. I haven't used these yet because they were red and I was waiting. Okay, so these particular, the reason why I take house shoes is because I don't like to walk on floors. In a hotel, on a cruise, it doesn't matter. I don't like to walk on floors. So I always take a pair of house shoes. And again, my house shoes usually always coordinate with my looks because I don't know, I just monochromatic like that. Okay, so the next thing that you should take on a cruise, you see this pouch? Now, along with your belt bag, you could get away with just a belt bag. But for those who are not belt bag girls or guys, I have something for you. So I always take an extra bag while I'm traveling, especially on excursions, especially if I'm gonna get souvenirs. And that is this travel book bag. It folds down, or folds out, excuse me, into a book bag like so. I can carry my water shoes, I can carry essentials. Everything can go in this bag, especially if I'm going on a water excursion. I can carry this. It's water resistant. It'll hold my water bottle or the water cup. It's comfortable to wear, right? It has a pocket right here, and it's very spacious and roomy on the inside. And the pocket it comes in, you can turn it inside out, and now you have an additional pocket for valuables, right? Okay, so that's this. And then when you want to fold it back down to pack it to go home, you just literally, I'm going to show you guys, you literally just, make sure I stuff this right, stuff it back down in there. This is going to be a terrible job of me stuffing it back together, but you get the picture. Look at that. The reason why I like this foldable book bag or even a foldable tote is because it's very compact and easy to pack in your suitcase. You can't get away with carrying a large bag. You can stick it and stuff it down in there and it doesn't take up a lot of space. You can hook it on the outside of your personal item bag with a hook, and that way it's not even taking up weight in your carry-on if you are flying. If you live in the state where the port is, you don't necessarily have to worry about weight. You just need to make her worry about space so you don't overpack. Okay, so the next thing on my list is going to be, now they have smaller ones, again, because sometimes I have a camera, my phone. I actually have an extra large, the iPhone 16 Pro Max phone, which is going off. Sorry, guys. I have a waterproof bag that has everything, that has a touch screen so I can see my phone if needed, but I can drop everything in this bag. And of course, you guys, it's pink. I can drop everything in this bag and carry it or put it in the backpack just so it's waterproof. Leave the backpack, take this if I'm going out on a water excursion, and I can carry it with me. I can crossbody it. Nothing's getting wet, and I can carry all of my valuables in this. These to me are an absolute must when you are going on any vacation, especially on a cruise, especially if you're getting in the pool. It floats, so you don't have to worry about it sinking to the bottom, and you don't have to worry about your phone getting wet. Okay, the next thing is water shoes. Water shoes. They are a must. So think of the sand is really nice in the Caribbean, Mediterranean. Sand is nice. But when you go in the water, there might be coral. I usually have a thicker sole water shoe just so that it does not hurt my feet. These particular water shoes are made for hiking as well as going in the water, so I can literally walk in the water or go hiking in the rainforest with them, depending on the vacation, right? But I like them because, you know, they're like a regular water shoe, so, but I can go hiking in them. So these are the shoes I wear when I go on excursions. They come in multiple colors. You don't have to get whites. You can get any color you like, but they are super comfortable to walk in. The last cruise that I did, I literally walked all around Mexico, or all around the location port we were at, in these shoes, and my feet were totally comfortable. And I have bad feet, guys, so I preach on having comfortable shoes so that I'm not grouchy and upset, right? So another item that I always pack. Now, this is going to be overall out of the 30 something items that is stated that all the items that you should take. This is going to be a multitude of most of them. So this is what I call, normally this is my in-flight bag when I'm on a cruise. This is my emergency first aid all around kit. So I make a kit that has everything I need, so I'm not buying items while I'm on a cruise. I don't want to have to buy cold medicine, right? I don't want to have to buy Benadryl in case something I eat, I have allergic reaction. I don't want to have to buy any of that, so I take it with me. I always have, so in my emergency kit, now the emergency kit is going to comprise most of these items that are on the list. However, some items may not be in there. So sometimes I have been around people who get sick when they're on a cruise. I always carry a mask I always carry Pepsid AC just in case things don't agree with me. I carry sanitation wipes. So I found that these portable toothbrushes, right? Let's see if we can get them in focus. There we go. So I found these portable toothbrushes that already have toothpaste on them, and they also have at the end a toothpick. I like them for emergencies, or when if something I'm walking around. They're just emergencies, okay? So I do pack those for emergencies. I also pack flushable cottonelle wipes so that I have those. You never know. I am one of those emergencies. This is a must if you are, especially if you are not solo traveling. If you're solo traveling, you could probably get away with not using it. However, it is a must in my carry-on, in my cruise emergency kit. Poopery. This is a must. So this is a small version. I think I carry like 1 or 2 of these because I can take them, drop it in my belt bag, and if I have to go to a bathroom that's not the cruise bath, the one in my room, I can literally spray and don't have to offend anybody else. Now, as far as you guys will learn through this journey together, I am a big advocate for self-care. Traveling for me is one of my self-care, notches. It's one of those traveling, self-care. They kind of equal together. But when I'm traveling and you're on a Virgin cruise, for example, you are going to party and you're going to want to try to do everything possible, which means you may open yourself up to being run down or tired. So I always carry these emergency immune C elderberry packets. I pop them in a bottle of water, a cup of water, mix them so that I have my vitamin C so that I do not get sick, because you're going to be going from the time you either fly into the port or that you're driving down to the port, depending on where you live. You are going to be you're going to be run down. You're going to try to do everything. This is like, you want to see everything on the ship. These packets are a lifesaver. Another lifesaver packet that I always carry with me, I have it here, are these sugar-free electrolyte. See, these sugar-free electrolyte packets. And here are the immune packets that I use, elderberry. These are a must. These are my items for self-care. The reason why I say they're essential is because they help you stay energized. They help you keep you from being run down. Okay, so I always also carry, along with these packets, for essential to is I carry these. You guys know those Listerine tongue strips? I found vitamin B12 strips that I can take every day for energy. Pop one out and I have energy, so I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna be ready to party. I'm gonna be ready to go to Scarlet Night. I'm gonna be ready to go to the pajama party. I'm gonna be ready to try every single restaurant. I'm going to be ready to do all of that stuff. Along with that, I got my vitamin D strips right here that I take with me. These are a must when I travel, when I'm going on a cruise. I think they're essential to just staying healthy, keeping well, having self-care. I say that because when you go on vacation, right? Think of when you come back, you need a vacation for the vacation you just had, because you're tired, you're run down, you try to do everything. If you're not a person that just sits by the pool and does nothing all day, and you actually go out and see stuff, depending on what kind of traveler you are going to be tired. This is how I keep from staying tired when I travel. So this is why I say there's must. Okay, the rest of the items in my self-care bag are literally just medicine. And the reason why I carry medicine while I am on a cruise is because I don't want to have to pay for it. So I carry Sudafed. I carry Tylenol, cold and flu. Not that I'm gonna need it, not that I'm sick. I just carry it because I don't want to get sick and I don't want to have to buy when I'm there. And of course I carry Benadryl just in case. I haven't tried every food in the world or everything in the world, so I just want to make sure I don't have an allergic reaction. Okay, so here are some really key things that are a must outside of Tylenol and Aleve. So, that I carry. Motion sickness patches. Now, this particular packet comes with 2 patches on the inside. You can put them right here behind your ear. I usually only wear one, so I have one. So one packet will do 2 days for me. But also, depending on if you have never been on a cruise before and you're not sure if you're going to get severe motion sickness, I always carry the less drowsy Dramamine, tablets. I don't want to go on vacation or go on a cruise and be sick, right? So these are a must. These are your must, you guys. After that, I carry some alcohol wipes, some Band-Aids, some portable mouthwashes, because I don't like carrying a jar of mouthwash. Okay, here's a funny story. I literally had a small jar of Listerine break in my toiletry bag. And I was like, I'm never having that again. So I found these cute little Fresh Breath mouthwash packets. There we go. Mouthwash packets. It's liquid. It's enough mouthwash. I carry like 1 for each day. 1 or 2 for each day that I'm there for morning and night. And that is, and for us ladies, just for emergencies, for public restroom purposes, I carry flushable hyperallergenic small packet wipes. So if I'm not able to carry my big Cottonelle packet because it won't fit in my belt bag, I can drop 1 or 2 of these in the belt bag. They don't take up a lot of space so that I can go to the bathroom when I'm out in public, because not all restrooms have toilet paper. I learned the lesson the hard way. So I don't want you guys to ever have to go through that. So I add those. And that is a lot of the toiletry stuff that I use in my emergency kit, along with medicine and things of that nature. Okay, so other items that I carry are going to be sunscreen. I have a couple of sunscreens. I use a Neutrogena 70 face sunscreen, right? So I use this one. Let's see if we can get that. Ultra sheer sunscreen is very important. I don't want anybody to get sick or I want you to be protected. I saw this, of course, you know, I was influenced by TikTok, and I saw this Whip Classic sunscreen, and I was just like, I'm gonna have to try it. I don't know if it works, you guys, but I'm trying. But normally I use this and a spray can of sunscreen. I take it everywhere with me. This is easy for me to use too because it's compact. It'll fit in my big old belt bag and I can easily reapply, or it fit in my reusable and I can easily reapply. Okay, another thing that I think is essential, you cannot take an iron, a steamer, you can't take heat items on your cruise, Virgin included. You can't take an iron, and once you pack your items, they're gonna get wrinkled. So I use this Downy Wrinkle Elise. This is why I carry hangers, so that I can hang stuff up and I can spray out my clothes, tug on them, so the wrinkles will fall out. Now with Virgin, you can ask for a steamer or an iron, but in case they run out, in case you forget to ask, this is going to be your saving grace so that you're not walking around wrinkled and you can still be chic while you're on vacation. Okay, another item that is a must for wellness, for my yoga, meditation girlies. Again, I don't like being barefoot on a cruise, ever. So when I go to the gym or on a mat and I work out, I have my little travel footy socks. So these are my little yoga travel footy socks. Yes, I've started to do yoga. It's a work in progress, you guys. I'll let you know how that goes. But these are a must. Virgin rooms are extremely clean, but if someone is sick or somebody traveling with you is sick or gets sick, this is why I carry a small packet of Lysol wipes, just to wipe things down so that I don't get sick. This is why I have masks, because somebody could get sick and you don't want to get it. Another item that I tend to carry with me is this foldable hat. Now this is a UV protected hat. Guys, I'm big on protecting my skin. It's the whole, but it folds out and it is super cute, you guys. Now, you guys know or will learn that I love my hats. If you see me on any of my other channels, I love me some hats. So I love that this hat folds out. Oops. You can kind of style it how you want. Let me get that right there. And you can be chic. It has a lot of color because you're living in color on vacation, but it's going to protect you from the sun. It's super lightweight, water resistant. Best part, when I'm done wearing the hat, look at that. Fold that in, fold that down, and I'm done. I'm ready to go. This is perfect. It will fit in your full-on book bag. If you are not a book bag person and you are a tote person, I suggest carrying a mesh tote because you can shake the sand out. But the hat will fit along with your other items. This particular tote I got from Bays. You will learn that I love them. Okay, I had a moment, you guys. I'm sorry. So here is a tote. You can easily get a mesh tote from Amazon, but they fold up really well. They're easy to pack, like so. You can fold it down because I usually fold mine kind of like this, or manipulate it so it folds down really small. Okay, some other items that are a must are, so this is a power outlet non-surge protector. You guys, if you take a surge protector on a cruise, they will confiscate it. If you take a surge protector on a Virgin cruise, they will confiscate it. You are not allowed to take a surge protector on a cruise, but you can take a power outlet. And this particular power outlet has 3 outlets, has 2 USB ports and 2 E3 ports. Along with that, I always carry because all of my electronics takes USB-C 3, I always carry a B, and it has 4 USB-C 3, so I can charge all of my electronics, and I just plug it in, and then I still have 2 USB-C 3 and 1 other USB, and then for all of my regular outlet items, they come in other colors, but you know, I love pink, so I take this. So this is a must when I'm traveling. If there are 2 of you in the room, this is my suggestion. If you are not solo traveling, if there are 2 of you in the room, pack 1 for each person. On Virgin, there are enough outlets in the room for you to use 2 of them so that you guys can pack or plug in, all of your electronics that you need to have plugged in. Another item that I would suggest, if your suitcase does not come with it, is a dirt bag. Is a laundry bag. You put all your dirty clothes in, because you can hang it on the hook, put your dirty clothes in so they stay away from your clean clothes, and then you know what's dirty and what's clean if you don't wear everything when you are traveling back home. Okay, so another item that I think is essential, and I usually put this in my carry-on, is this. I fold it up. I don't pack anything in it. I utilize it when I get in the room. So this can hang on the back of your bathroom door, and you literally just, it comes with 2 of them, and it's almost like the shoe compartment. But this is a great way to store stuff. I'm big on storage, you guys, and big up using the space so everything is not all chaotic around your cabin, right? So you're going there for it to be pretty. You're going there to enjoy yourself. So I hang this on the back of my door, especially if you are traveling. I mean, if you're on a cruise for a long period of time. I'm over 4 nights, I'm definitely taking this. It just makes it so much easier because you can stuff all of your essentials that you need right on the back of the bathroom door. It hooks right like this, and it hardly weighs anything. It folds up really nice to put it in your carry-on. Folds up, doesn't take up any space. It's like folding up a shirt. You're ready to go. It's essential for organization. It's essential for hanging on the back of the door and making sure you have easy access. You can throw your hat in there, you can throw your sunglasses in there. You can throw things that you know you're going to need to take or you want to take, so you keep up with them and know where they are at. One of the last items that I say are a must are these. So they are towel straps. They're stretchy. You hang part of your towel on the back of a chair. You put it on the back of the chair, and it holds your chair in place. Just because it is so windy sometimes on the top deck on a cruise ship that towel straps are a must. Or you can buy the towel clips. That's the alternative to the towel clips. I like the towel straps only because they are flat and easy to pack. I'm all about essentially packing and not taking up items that won't take up space for the items I really want to take, which are clothes. Okay, so here's some things to remember before we go. Remember, if you like this video and want to see more items or more things that have to do with self-care, that have to do with fashion, have to do with travel, especially Virgin Voyages, then hit the like, subscribe, and the bell so you are notified every time I post a video. And thank you for coming. But before I go, I just want to mention, if you're traveling on a Virgin cruise for the first time, remember 2 things. Remember to take your red dress for Scarlet Night, and remember to take a pair of pajamas. From sexy to casual, remember to take a pair just for pajama night. I'll see you next time.